If you've been struggling to understand CRM tools, or you keep seeing CRM experience required in every job that you apply for, then this video is for you. Because if you're trying to get a job as maybe a virtual assistant, a customer service rep, cold caller, or even in sales or admin, one tool that you absolutely need to learn is CRM, is how to use CRM. So in today's video, I'm going to be simplifying it for you. I'll be breaking down how to use CRM in a very beginner-friendly way, and I'll be using Hubspot as an example. No worry, if you know how to use Hubspot CRM, you can use every other CRM applications out there. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Miriam. I share helpful tools and beginner-friendly tutorials that can help you learn the digital skills that you need to get a remote job. I also share weekly job openings and tips to help you grow in your career. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, please do well to hit the subscribe button, okay? So before we go into the tutorial, let's quickly talk about what a CRM actually is. Now, CRM means customer relationship management. It's simply a tool that helps you manage your customers, their contacts, communication, and also sales. You understand? So all of these things is being managed in your CRM. You understand? So back in the days, people used to write all of these things in notebooks or store them in random Excel sheets. But now everything has changed. Everything is now organized in one CRM tool. So that is why most companies use it today. Even small businesses use it. In fact, if as a virtual assistant, let's say you have like an agency, as a virtual assistant, you can actually use the CRM tool for your business. You understand? You can use it for your clients if you have like so many inflow of clients. You understand? So if you're going into the virtual assistant business, customer service, you want to offer your service as that, or you want to be employed as one, cold calling or any admin role, you need to learn how to use the CRM tool. It's very, very important, and you always see it in those job applications that you apply for. So let's get straight into the tutorial, and I'll show you exactly how to use your CRM. So when you type CRM apps on Google, you're going to see a list of CRM applications, right? When you scroll down, you see here the popular ones that people search for. We have Hubspot, which is the one we're going to be using for this tutorial. We have Zoho, we have Capsule, Pipedrive, Salesforce, MailChimp, Zendex, and others like that. But one thing about CRM applications is that if you know how to use one, you know how to use the others. Their dashboard are similar. So let's move forward. Okay, so this is what the dashboard looks like. I've added some contacts and some phone numbers. So yeah, take note that these names and the email address, the phone numbers, they are not real. These are just demo, just for the sake of this tutorial. So so these filters are there to help you use this platform better. So for example, this is contact owner. If you want, let's say this is a contact, right? And if you want to see the contacts that are assigned to only you, you can just click on, for example, I can click on my name, and then to bring out the contacts that are assigned to only me, right? You can see here, contact owner. This is the only one that is assigned to my name. Remember, this is a demo. All of this is demo, so I have not been able to fill out the contact owners, but this one has the contact owner, which is my name. So if I should click on contact owner and then click on my name, you will see that it's the contact that is assigned to me that is going to show, right? So yeah, this filter is just to help you make things easier for you. The date created, if you want to use this, if you want to see all of the contact that was created today, yesterday, you would use these filters for it, right? So let's go back. So yeah, these are the names of the contacts that we have, right? We can also choose to sort this in descending order. We can choose to even freeze this column, anyhow you want it. These are the emails, right? You can also, if you have, let's say you have a lot of headings on your columns, maybe after contact owner you still have like maybe so many other things, and you want to see them without doing this way, you can go ahead and just so you can go ahead and do this, right? So you just drag your mouse and you do this to see the others, right? Okay, so let's take it back. All right. So let's say you're a customer service person. You're working as a customer service person, or you're a cold caller. Most cold callers, your company will give you like a CRM application to use, and this is what you most likely be given, right? You'll be given a list of contacts where you know, list of customers that you have to manage. Like it says, it's CRM, customer relationship management. So all the management you'll be doing with your customers are going to be happening right here on this CRM. Okay, so let's see how you can actually add a contact. Okay, let's say someone calls you as a customer support person and they're like, I just subscribed to one of your products. You understand? So you know that that person's a new customer. So you click here, add contact, and then you create new, right? So if you were importing, let's go back. If you were, importing a list of contacts, maybe from your spreadsheets, you can click on import. On my next video, I'm going to do like a full breakdown how to use this CRM properly, so you would see how to import a contact from spreadsheets. But if you are working as a customer support person or a cold caller for a company, I don't think you'll be needed to do that. The company will most likely already, have filling contact that you need to like work with, and you have customers calling you one after the other, so you just add them manually, right? So most of the time you need to just click on create contact and add them manually. So you click on create contact, and then you add their email address. You understand? So let's just let me just think of a fake email to use. So for the email address, we can just put zyc@gmail.com, and for the first name we can just put Tolu, and the last name we can just put and then contact owner, will leave it as me, and then job title we can just put phone number we can just put so for the sake of this tutorial, I think I cannot put an invalid number, because when we go on, you see that you can actually make phone calls. So the number is going to be the CRM application is going to validate the number, so you can see that number is incorrect. So I'm not going to put the number. But yeah, if you are taking down, if you're creating a new contact, when someone calls you and you're like, oh, I got a product from I subscribe to a product from the advert that your company did, and you'd be like, oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, so can I have your details, please? What's your email address? What's your phone number? What's your first name, your last name, all those kind of things. And you collect those details, depends on what your company wants you to, depends on the details that your company wants you to collect. So you collect these details and then you add them here. You create a new contact like I did, and then you add them here. You understand? So life cycle stage for that kind of person, you know that person is they subscribed, right? And so because they obviously just called, so yeah, they're a new subscriber, they're also a new lead, so you just click on new, and so you can just click on legitimate interest customer here, or maybe your company will tell you what to create. So you can just click on, so when you're done with that, you click on create to create this new contact, and you're going to see that it will be, your contacts will be updated. So just give it a minute. All right, so this is it. So this is the contact that I just added to my contact list, right? Now from this place, you can see that this is the Tolu White's database. This is all, as a customer support person, this is when you open Tolu's White contact, this is what you're going to get, right? And from here you can create a note. You can send a mail to Tolu White right from this CRM, and you would receive notification on your inbox as well, as long as your inbox has been connected to this CRM. And Tolu will also receive a notification. You can also, make a phone call. Your company would have connected this CRM tool to a third party tool that you can, that would enable you guys to be able to make phone calls via the CRM. You can also create tasks. You understand? We are going to go through this one after the other. You can also schedule a meeting with Tolu White and many other things. We click on more, you will see. Now these are the key informations. When you scroll down here, key informations on Tolu White, right? So this is the email address. If you added the phone number, you'll see the phone number here, the job title, the contact owner, which is me. You understand? So there are so many customer service that might be working on. When you call a customer, when you call when you call maybe like a customer service person and you know someone attends to you, and then you call again maybe like 2 hours later and it's another person that attends to you. So yeah, so contact owner, it's still me at this point, but it might actually vary, you understand. But yeah, at this point, this I'm the contact owner, last contacted, support priority, all of those things. So it's going to be, yeah, company name and all of those things. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to be adding them. But yeah, if you're working with a company that needs you to do all of that, you're going to add them there. So it's just easy. You can just click on it and then add it, you understand. All right, so moving on. So like I said, you can add a note. So let's see what that looks like. Click on note. And yeah, so this is a new Tolu White is a new subscriber, like, right? Yeah, so I can just be like, Tolu called to state that I recently subscribed to one of our products, is new. You understand? So you can just click on create notes, right? So we're gonna click on create notes, and you can it will be updated right here on when you click on activities. Okay, see, it's already updated. You understand? So all the information on Tolu is going to be right here. So even if you are not available, another contact person can actually, another contact owner can actually like open Tolu's database and see, the updates on Tolu. You understand? All right. So this is notes. You can also create tabs. Let's look at emails. Let's follow it one after the other, right? Okay, so you can also send a mail to Tolu, right? I haven't connected my inbox to this, so I won't be able to show you what that looks like. But when you connect your inbox to your CRM, you'd be able to, what's it called? You'll be able to send a mail. So if you're working with a company and you're a cold caller, for an example, a customer service person, you will have an email address that you can connect to. It doesn't have to be your personal email address. The company will obviously give you like an email address that you can connect, to your inbox here, and then you can send a mail to your customer, right? And they'll receive it, and you also receive it, and you will also get notified here. You will get notified in your inbox, in your Gmail, and you also get notified here as well. On this notification icon, you get notifications whenever a mail is being sent, whenever you send a mail or a mail is being sent to you. So you can either click here to see, or you can click on activities, or you can check your Gmail inbox. You understand? So whichever one. All right, let's look at call. You can place a call. You can make a phone call. You understand? So if there was a phone number here, I can actually make a phone call to my customer Tolu to say, oh, hi Tolu, how is the product that you purchased? How is it going? How do you like it? You understand? So let's look at tax. So you can actually, click here to create a task. So let's say, for example, Tolu is a new customer and I want to be, is a new subscriber, right? If subscribe to my company's products and I want to be like, I need to like check up on Tolu to get like his take on the product, like is he enjoying the product, like. So I'll just be like message Tolu to get feedback on the product, right? So this is a task for me. Yeah, you can put the date that you want to do this in 3 business days. These are the options. You can decide to say, okay, tomorrow I want to message Tolu to get a feedback on the products, or let me just put, let me just click in 3 business days, right? And let me just give Tolu time, and then you can pick the time that you want to message Tolu, or you want to call Tolu. You understand? Now you can tax type. Do you want to call? Do you want to email? Do you want to just create a schedule? And then priority is this is this urgent? Is this is this low? Is it the priority low? When the priority is low, it means that it's not it's not really that important. It's not urgent. You understand? You can do it at any time, any free time you have. Now it's in medium priority, is it's not really urgent, but it's also important, so you need to do it. And then higher priority means that you have to get it done ASAP, like ASAP, you understand, like immediately, as soon as possible. So because this is a new customer, right? And I want to keep this customer, I want this customer to keep coming back to purchase my company's products. So I'm going to classify this as high priority. especially if you're a customer service person and you want to have like more contacts, you want to like gain more contacts in your own database, you know how we do these things. So yeah, so it is assigned to me, right? And yeah, so if you want to change the who it is assigned to, you can change it here. For now, it's just me, it's just my name that is here, so I'm just going to leave it this way, right? And then you can um click on create tax. So you see the tax has been created, right? So this is when it is due, this is the time and everything. Yeah. So you can also choose to add a reminder. I missed that. You can also choose to add a reminder so it reminds you that you have a tax that you need to create. So if I have more tax to create, I'll go ahead and click on create tax again to create more tax and also assign it to myself or assign it to whoever I need to assign it to, right? So let's say, for example, something happens and maybe you call in sick and this is a high priority customer and maybe your company just say, okay, someone else should take up this task. So they can actually click on Tolu's database, they can click on Tolu's name and come here to tax and see all the tasks that is required to be carried out for Tolu, right? And they can carry it out. They'll also come to note and see all the information that you've written already on Tulu, and it will give them that understanding of who Tolu is and what Tolu is all about. You understand? So this CRM helps to log useful informations of your customer, like it is, as the name actually goes, CRM, customer relationship management. So this is where you manage your customers' details, right? All right. So moving forward, yeah, you can create a meeting between yourself and Tolu. Remember, we added Tolu as a new contact. So when we go back, you will see that he has been added to the list of contacts. So you can see that Tolu has been updated here. You understand? CFO, contact owner, me. You understand? If I had added a phone number, you will see it here, right? All right, good. So you can always click here and go back to Tolu's database, which I just showed you guys, right? Same way, let's say a customer calls you and they're like, hi, I got a product from your company and after trying the product for 3 days it stopped working. You can just be like, okay, what's your name? You understand? Just the way we call customer care service and they ask for our details, right? So let's say so you go ahead and ask for their name, and let's say they say their name is Sam, and you say, what is your last name? And they say, oh, my last name is Goodwill. So you come here and then you search. All right, so you search for Sam, and let's search for Sam. All right, so yeah, you can see Sam here. Then to confirm, you ask for their email address. What is your email address? Or what's your phone number? You understand? So that you can be sure that this is the Sam that is calling you. You understand? So that is what you do when a customer calls you. And that kind of customer, you already know that this is a returning customer. This is not a new customer. You understand? So after confirming their details by asking for their first name, their last name, their email address, and possibly maybe the last digit of their phone number, you understand? So you now click on click on their name and see all the details about Sam. You understand? For the sake of this tutorial, no details have been added about Sam yet, but if this is a returning customer, you would come to activities here. In fact, just by clicking it, you will see all the details, all the notes are taken down about Sam by whoever was in charge of Sam. You understand? Because every customer's data would be recorded. You understand? So you can always go back to notes and see, okay, this is the product that Sam is talking about. This is the product. This is the particular product A that he bought. You understand? So you will take down Sam's complaints. You just click on note like we did earlier, and then you take down what Sam is talking about. Sam purchased a product and after 3 days it stopped working, and then you can be like, oh Sam, just give me maybe depends on your company actually, depends on what kind of rules you follow. You can just say, oh, just give me 24 hours to get back to you or something. or you understand, and then you can now take down more notes and then take down a tax, and click on tax, and take it down and be like, okay, I need to check up on I need to report an issue with Sam's products. Take it up with you take it up with whoever is in charge of fixing Sam's problem. So yeah, basically this is, like I said earlier, this is where you get all the details that you need, of your customer or of your clients, or that you're working with, as a customer support person or as someone using CRM. So let's go back very quickly. Also, from here, contact owner, you also see the person that is in charge of Sam's database, right? The person that is the customer support person that is in charge of Sam. So you can always go back. You can always, message that person and be like, oh, hi, your customer just called me, your lead just called me, and, he was complaining about the product that I purchased. You understand? So that can happen. You already have the details of the person that is in charge of this particular customer, right? So this is why the CRM is very, very, important, and it's very, very useful. It gives you all of the details that you need about your customer to enable you to manage them properly, right? So you can come here. This is where you can actually bookmark things for quick access, right? So we can actually bookmark this our contact page. Since we are always using this, dashboard, we can click, can just click on it and bookmark it like this. You understand? So when you come to your bookmarks, you will see contact. So you can always click here and it take you to this dashboard. You understand? Now, if you come here, you will see companies. On my other video, I'm going to talk about, companies, how to add companies, deals, and tickets, and all of those other things, right? But as a customer support person, as a code caller, this is going to be the major dashboard you are dealing with. This contacts. This is where most of your work will be done. Creating notes, calling your customers, sending them emails, scheduling meetings with them, managing them using this, contact list, right? But yeah, there's more to the CRM application, but that is for another video. So yeah, you see, to actually check your inbox, remember you can also get notified from here, notification, also from your Gmail, but you can also still come here and click on inbox to see all of your inbox. You can click here to see all of the calls that you have to make or the calls that you've made, and you can also click here to see all of the tasks that you've created. So if you've created, let's say you create like so many, maybe like 10 tasks per day, based on your contacts, right? You can click here to see all of the tasks, and you can just search for the name. Let's click on that and see how it looks like. You can see, so this is, we've only created one task so far, so this is the task, right? You can come here and search for your task title. You understand? So let's say you have a lot of them. For you not to get overwhelmed, you can just search. You can filter and search for your task by clicking on this, and then just search for whatever task that you are looking for, right? You can also see, it says want to see your task on your Google or Outlook calendar. So if you want to sync this to your Google calendar to make things even easier for you, you can do that. So this CRM is a very, very wonderful application that you can use. Even if you're not a customer support person, you can use it as a virtual assistant to manage your clients. You can use it as a business owner, right? I'm still going to do a full video explaining CRM and all of the other tools properly, but for now this is just showing you how to use this particular dashboard, which is the contact, right? All right, so that's that. So remember that I will still be sharing a full video on how to use the full CRM application on its own. So that's just the contact section, which you would absolutely use as a customer support person or a code caller for a company that you're working for. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to like, share, and also drop a comment. Also share it with someone that might find this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.